Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome to Sunday session. Here, let's take a look at what could happen this week, the last week of the month of August. Today's date is August 25th. So I'm looking at the Forex factory as usual. The first thing, what I'm seeing is there's no news. Hold on, let me just turn off the orange folder. Actually, I keep it for bond auctions, but since there's no bond auctions today this week, I'm gonna get rid of it. All right, so no news on Monday, 10 a.m. red folder, consumer confidence. Wednesday, no news. Thursday, 8:30 GDP, and Friday, 8:30 core PCE. Looks okay for the last week of the month. Um, Preferably skip Monday, Wednesday, and trade Tuesday, Thursday, and if possible, skip Friday as well. Don't engage with the monthly candle close, if possible. All right, take a look. Let's take a look at the energy. Energy is, as usual. The midweek is the most high probability days of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's typical for energy. So if you're trading crude oil or other commodities, feel free to focus on the midweek instead of Monday, Friday. And this is the earnings calendar. The resolutions, but anyways, it's visible. So for earnings side, there's nothing major besides Nvidia after market close on Wednesday, which means do not engage with the price during the PM session of the Wednesday. In fact, if possible, don't trade on Wednesday at all. Okay, because the market will probably wait for the Nvidia earnings in the after hours, and the real move will come in after hours and on Thursday, most likely. All right. Now let's take a look at the charts now. Let me go to the. Gotta clean this. All right. So for the charts, it's kind of 50-50 for me. What I can tell is, so we swept the low on the continuous contract, but the delivery contracts did not sweep this low. We had a V-shaped reversal and took the buy side here. We are above it, so it displays above it. And we have an order block right here, which is holding the price. In my opinion, the real draw on liquidity should be the fair value gap above the SIBI, and the reason being is the 4-hourly time frame. So here is the market maker buy model, original consolidation or smooth edges. We dig down here, curling up. The question is though, so this is a draw on liquidity for this week or the next week, we'll see. But primarily I'll be looking for longs to target 20,161 for NASDAQ. But the narrative is quite 50-50. That's why I said 50-50. So here we have the dealing range from the high to this low right here, because this is the manipulation, or this is the initiation of the first leg. So I don't think it's gonna come all the way down to the range EQ. But what makes this 50-50 is basically the Thursday's candle. Okay, the Thursday's candle has a potential to become an order block. However, the market on NASDAQ left these clean lows. Okay, so ideally for a healthy year run, I want to see those equals getting run, and then buy model for 20k, 20,161. This is the ideal scenario. Okay, but there's also a potential that we go right away instead of sweeping the lows, and in that case I'll forget about the lows, honestly, because if we trade above the down close candle on the third from Thursday, that's going to become an order block, and we're going to use that order block to push higher to the draw on liquidity. So again, this is not the ideal delivery. The ideal delivery would be sweep off the lows and rating 20.1k. That will be healthier, but I am also open-minded to fade Thursday's candle if possible. This is going to depend on the lower time frame order flow, to be honest with you. The one market maker sell model in the lower time frame will send us down to the equal lows, which I believe it's going to be a turtle soup, and we're going to be seeing 20k.1. Okay, so ideally, wait for the market maker sell model unless it trades above the Thursday's high, and then target 19,525, and then fade that move for a buy model. Okay, that's the game plan for Nasdaq this week. Okay, and also the monthly close this week could be choppy. Like, I'm not expecting expansions that much, but 20.1 is a high probability target for this month, before this month's close. We'll see. The equal lows might be left for next month's monthly candle manipulation, or it will leave it for the range EQ retest for the next month's monthly manipulation as well. So this is another idea that I have, but this is not confirmed yet or anything, so I'm not going to be speculating about this. For me, the highest probability buy model would be below the equal lows right here, without taking the buy side. Okay, that's important. If it goes for the buy side right away, this idea is invalid. We're going to be using Thursday's candle as an OB to reach higher. Okay, so let's pull up ES. ES is definitely stronger, but the same idea. The buy model is about to get completed. This is the highest probability drawn liquidity for ES, which is at 5,664, relatively equal highs. The reason I'm looking at this on the 4-hourly is because the 4-hourly chart shows the relatively equal highs, and this is right below the daily BISI, daily CB. So the same thing here. This asset is almost at the high, so that's why I'm like, it's kind of 50-50 in terms of relative. Actually, it took that high. In terms of the narrative, I can see this just like spiking up without taking out the lows. So we'll see how this goes. If it forms an S&P divergence at the highs, maybe, but I doubt that, because ideally it should go for the relative equal lows or clean lows for Nasdaq right away, and then turtle soup it for higher prices. We'll see. I think Monday will tell a lot. Crude oil. I need to change the layout. Hold on. I would not trade crude oil, guys. I would not. If you're trading oil, I have so much respect for you, but do not trade crude oil. It's kind of ugly. It's kind of ugly looking chart. All right. Let me clean this. Crude oil looks, honestly, 50-50. It's a bit choppy. I would favor downside. I mean, I would actually favor buy side because these are clean highs, but anything could happen. This placed lower way too fast. Did not respect the breaker order block and fair value gap here, so it could go for the lows right here. So this could be the drawn liquidity, the equal lows at 59, but again, this requires more data, so that's why I would not personally trade crude oil right now. Let it break out of the range, and then we're gonna have the bias low. Let it show its hand. Let's go to gold. Actually, before gold, let's go to DXY, because they're related anyways. So here's the DXY chart that I'm looking at. Oh, I need to go back to the layout. Oh my god. Alright. DXY drawn liquidity is 99.5. This is these annotations are from the last week. So it's still distributing lower, and it should reach down to 99.5. Whether that comes this week or next week, I don't know. We'll see. I would favor this week though, and overall, I want to see the clean lows from. This is the macro draw. Clean lows at 89.20. That is what I favor for DXY overall in the macro level, macro perspective. And the reason is, if I go to the monthly chart, this guy's honestly, let me go to the other layout. is the monthly chart, guys. We have clean lows. We jammed up, and it kind of delivered sell side here, but at the same time, this is the range EQ. Range EQ was retested. This is the premium fair value gap, and we're breaking down again. The moment it goes below the monthly sell side, which is at 99.57, it's gonna speed up down to where clean lows, 89.20. So I'm on a macro level and a long-term perspective, I'm bearish on DXY, which means that Euro USD, GU, gold, Bitcoin, they're all supposedly be bullish, as well as Nasdaq and the indices overall. But the daily time frame confirms the idea of that sell side delivery. So if you're trading forex currencies, please remain bullish. Okay. Let's take a look at GU and Euro. So the buy side was completed finally. I've been preaching for this model for a long time. Now that we have a breakout, the next target will be the external, which is at 1.12, 1.127. But overall, let me go to the monthly chart, because the monthly is the draw for DXY, which means the draw will be on the monthly on Euro as well. So overall, on the macro level, I'm expecting Euro reaching up to these highs here, which is at 1.23, and then later on probably here, which is at 1.25. But that's going to be a topic for later. From here, I would be looking for long entries intraday if I was trading Euro. And GU, same deal. The buy model that I've been preaching for was completed on Friday, actually Thursday, and I will be looking for more buy side delivery here. On the monthly level, we have clean highs, which should be the draw on liquidity here. For GU, the draw is 1.42. Pretty easy read. So we have sell side sweep. This is the OB right here. It retested the fair value gap and reaching towards 1.42. And lastly, gold. Last but not least, Bitcoin to cover. Let's see. Gold broke out. I would love to. So I was wrong about gold. I thought it would sweep the lows here, the equal lows, and then go for the buy side, or maybe draw on liquidity here. Didn't do it, and these lows are very suspicious. So I wouldn't want to be long in gold until it sweeps the equal lows here. If once it does that, then I would look for buy entries for gold. For now, because it broke out, yeah, look for buy side deliveries, but every buy side delivery might end up being a turtle soup. Just be careful. And lastly, Bitcoin broke out from last week's analysis. This is the last week's analysis on Sunday. Bullish SMT, low hanging fruit completed, and we displaced. Right now, I would expect more buy side delivery. The first high probability target being 70.2, and then these clean highs 71.9, and ultimately the all-time highs, which is about 73.8. So here again, Bitcoin, every buy side delivery and every bullish fair value gap should be a buy opportunity and pyramid opportunity. So yeah. So anyways, guys, hope I'll be sending the notes and this charts painted in a bit in my channel shortly, and I'll be announcing the live stream schedule as well for the week. Hope you find this insightful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll be behind my monitors and looking at the group, the journal chat. So if you have any questions, if you want to discuss something, please feel free to do so. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.